Hello, everybody. This is Mike Paton. And something's happened in a session 3 times in the last 2 weeks that I wanted to talk to you about. And it stems from a conversation about measuring a team or an individual's effectiveness and accountability when they're working from home. And so I'll share with you the way I've described what a high-performing individual or high-performing team looks and feels like when you're running your company on EOS. And hopefully you can apply these tools, disciplines, and psychological attributes to your people to better judge their ability to consistently contribute to what you're trying to accomplish, whether they're at home, working remotely, or right there in your office. And very simply, in an EOS company, the way you determine whether or not somebody's highly accountable and a top performer is very simple. Number one, they hit their numbers on a consistent basis. Those might be weekly scorecard numbers. They might be numbers they own or contribute to hitting on your monthly financial statements, customer satisfaction surveys, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But the numbers they own and are accountable for, they hit consistently. They complete 80% of their rocks every quarter. And if they're on a team that is setting one-year planning goals, they're instrumental in ensuring that team completes 80% of its goals for the year in and year out. Highly accountable individuals and teams complete 90% of their weekly to-dos in their weekly level 10 meetings. And when they don't complete a to-do in 7 days, they make sure it's done next week. They don't let their weekly obligations linger for weeks, months, sometimes even years. Of course, it goes without saying that aside from performance, they also need to share your core values. And many of my clients have a core value of accountable or do what you say or something that goes to the psychology of a highly accountable high performer. Whether you do or don't, there is one psychological attribute of a high-performing individual or team you should be assessing too. And that is whether or not they own results. What happens when they do and don't hit their numbers, complete their rocks, etc.? A highly accountable individual and team owns it. We didn't succeed, or I didn't succeed. And the first question they ask is, what can I do better? Or what can we do better? They're not pointing fingers or assigning blame all over the place. It's not the political environment or COVID-19 or any other external factor. It's what can we do better, even if external factors contributed to our not hitting our number or completing our priorities. The second thing a highly accountable person or team does is they question others unhesitatingly when they're off track or not hitting their numbers. They're comfortable offering help, recognizing people who are off track or in pain or struggling, and they pitch in and help out rather than just letting it be your problem or somebody else's problem and keeping their eyes focused on their own priorities, their own agendas, and their own numbers and rocks. And so if you have an individual or a team of people who hit their numbers, who achieve 80% rock completion, 80% goal completion, 90% to-do completion, and own results, you have a highly accountable, high-performing individual or team, whether they're working from home or right next to you. Hopefully that helps.